Good morning, good morning. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another live edition of Pro Wrestling Talk, brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming, here on Facebook and the U to the Tube. I'm your host, Blitzball Champ Jason Ingram. It is Saturday morning, well, almost about to be afternoon, June 17th of 2023. Hope everybody has had a good week. And hey, the weekend is here. It's a beautiful day over here in North Carolina. But all is well. So, wanted to get on here for a little while and just chat for a bit about a couple of things. Going to do a little mini preview of the now confirmed card for Tokyo Joshi Pro Wrestling's Summer Sun Princess 23. They just confirmed the card last night, so we have all of our matches, and we have a total of 10. We actually have a total of 10 matches. So, yeah, looks like a very stacked card. Going to talk about some other things. A couple of more Forbidden Door matches have been booked, so talk about those a little bit. Let's see. We also getting closer to Money in the Bank, and there's one more qualifying match for the ladies that is to happen this coming Monday on Monday Night Raw. And then also talk a little bit about AEW Collision, because that does debut tonight. So we got that. And just go from there. Just going to go from there. Going to talk about the Superkick heard round the world, if you know what I'm saying. If you know what I'm saying. But, yeah, got quite a good bit to talk about today. So we're going to enjoy this. We're going to have ourselves some fun. Before I get started, be sure to also, when you get a chance, check out the link in the description for Game Beauty. Check out some awesome video game themed makeup and cosmetic products. If you see something you like, want to make a purchase, be sure to use the promo code BlitzballChamp. You get 10% off of your order. And orders $60 or more, free shipping. So be sure to check that out. So, TJPW Summer Sun Princess 23. I have to say, I was very anxious to when they were finally going to release the full card, and my oh my, I was quite impressed with the card that they have made. So let's check out this card. Okay, so we're gonna start from the bottom right. So we got Daisy Monkey, Suzume, and Arisu Endo taking on the team of Moka Miyamoto and the returning Juria Nagano. I was so excited to hear about her return. She's all healed up, and she is ready to rejoin her tag partner, Moka Miyamoto. I believe their tag team is called Free Refill, I think. But yes, I am very, very happy to see Juria Nagano return to action. And like I said, I was a big fan of her and Moka Miyamoto as a tag team. They did pretty well in the last tag team tournament that they had. But unfortunately, I believe that was where Juria Nagano suffered the finger injury. I believe it was like a fracture or a broken finger, something like that. So that was why she had missed time. But so happy that she's back. Should be a really great match. Daisy Monkey, Suzume Arisu Endo just recently came off of a incredibly awesome main event at TJPW Stakeout 23. Wasn't able to get the victory, but still looked really, really strong in that match. So definitely looking forward to this match. And then, in the lower left corner, we got an 8-woman tag team match, which this should really, really be quite entertaining. So on one team, you got the team of Mahiro Kiryu, Haruna Neko, Himawari, and Shino Suzuki. And they'll be taking on the team of Kaya Toribami, Toga, Runa Okuba, and Haru Kajishiro. Now, first off, I have to say, Kaya Toribami and Haru Kajishiro, the last matches that they had, they were very impressive. Very impressive. So I'm really curious to see how those two ladies continue forward and hopefully can pick up a victory, because they looked really strong in their previous matches. Haru Kazushiro has been getting better. Toga with her striking ability has been on point. So it'll be interesting to see how those four, including Runa Okuba, do as a team. Because their opponents, it really could go either way. Hey, Ricardo 1982, welcome to the stream. I think it could definitely go either way, but this looks to be a very exciting 8-woman tag team match, for sure. Okay, we got another interesting tag team match. We got the team of Ryo Mizunami and Nao Kakuta taking on the team of the Casual Beauty Yuki Kamifuku and Asuka, well, aka Vinny. The pairing of Kamiyu and Asuka definitely makes a lot of sense. I could definitely see those two functioning well as a team. Now Kakuta, Ryo Mizunami, it's kind of an interesting tag team. I'm usually so used to seeing Nao Kakuta and Hikari Noa, of course, known as Free Wi-Fi. But Hikari Noa is in another match. But I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued by this matchup because I'm curious to see how Ryo Mizunami and Nao Kakuta work as a tag team. I'm very curious. But I think Yuki Kamifuku and Asuka kind of will have the advantage. But should be really good. We got a singles match. Vert Vixen returns to TJPW as she will take on Hikari Noa. This should be a really good match. I hope Hikari Noa had that nasty looking cut taped up or treated, because oh man, that was nasty looking. Really, really nasty looking. But this should be a fire of a match. I've been really impressed with Vert Vixen lately. As a matter of fact, I'll be seeing her at DPW Tag Festival, which I'll get into in a little while. But that should be a fire of a singles match. And of course, got to give Hikari Noa a lot of credit. The woman just recently had a death match with Sawyer Wreck. So, she's a beast. She is a beast. Ricardo says, just found out on July 15th, it's Kazuhiko Nakajima versus Kento Miyahara for Pro Wrestling Noah. And it's streaming on Wrestle Universe. Can't wait for that one. Ooh, July 15th. Got to keep an eye out for that one. Thank you for sharing. Should be really good. Summer Sun Princess 23 should be a fun overall show. Yes, indeed. I agree. Let's see what we got. Okay, we got ourselves. Oh, ooh, this ought to be really good. So we got ourselves a three-way tag team match in the upper right corner. So 3 teams. We got an interesting team of Aja Kong and Raku versus Shoko Nakajima and Hyper Misao, who have teamed up before, versus, oh god, Palm Harajuku and Max the Impaler, who have also teamed up before. Oh man. This is going to be a wild match. But I'm very much excited about the opportunity to see Aja Kong and Max the Impaler butt heads in this match. Oh, I can't wait to see that. Totally can't wait to see that. That should be awesome. Who's gonna get the best over the other? Aja Kong or Max the Impaler? Oh man, that's exciting. That's really exciting. But yeah, Aja Kong and Raku, that's an interesting combination. Very interesting combination. But yeah, Shoko Nakajima, Hyper Misao, they've teamed up before, so that's nothing new. And Palm Harajuku and Max the Impaler, I think this is probably their second or third time teaming up? Probably third time. But yeah, they've been an interesting pairing, especially, Palm used to be frightened like crazy by Max the Impaler, which, I kind of don't blame her. Ricardo says, Max the Impaler and Palm Harajuku are my new favorite pairing. Yeah, they're a very entertaining pairing. Very entertaining. And who knows? They could pull off the victory in this match. But that should be an exciting 3-way tag team match. Okay, next up we have a singles match. So we were originally supposed to get Nyla Rose versus Yuka Sakazaki, but unfortunately, due to a neck injury and not being medically cleared, Yuka Sakazaki will miss this event and will not compete. But Nyla Rose has gotten quite a great replacement, as she will take on Miyu Watanabe, former International Princess champion. Yo. I'm going to be honest with y'all. This could end up being the match of the card. This could end up being the match of the card. Nyla Rose, Miyu Watanabe. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to mark out so hard if Miyu Watanabe ends up giant swinging Nyla Rose. I'm going to do it. I'm going to mark out so hard. Ricardo says, I think it's their third time. Third time? Okay, gotcha. Cool deal. But yeah, I'm going to mark out. Miyu Watanabe is able to give Nyla Rose a giant swing. Oh, snap. But I think this could potentially end up being the best match on the card. I really do. And great chance to see Nyla Rose getting showcased on TJPW. And, we've gotten to see a lot of different talent from other promotions on there as well. Nyla Rose here. We got to see Trisha Dora. Let's see, who else? Of course, Thunder Rosa, who's a former International Princess champion. Like I said, Vert Vixen, Billy Starks. So, I've gotten to see a whole lot of different people. Willow Nightingale as well. So, and then of course, Max the Impaler, Heidi Howitzer, Wasteland War Party, they were former Princess Tag Team champs. So, hey, the possibilities are endless. See. Can't wait to see Watanabe give Nyla Rose a giant swing during that match. Oh, I look so forward to it, bro. I look very forward to it. I hope she's able to pull it off. I really do. Cannot wait. All right. And then We got another singles match. We got the Pink Striker, Miyu Yamashita, taking on Sawyer Wreck. And, oh, that's right, Ricardo. Janai Kai was also that. Yeah, you're right. She sure was. She sure was. Yeah, good reminder. Good reminder. Yeah, Janai Kai, the kick demon. Yeah, she sure was. Indeed. But yeah, Miyu Yamashita versus Sawyer Wreck. This should be really good. Of course, Sawyer Wreck was able to defeat Hikari Noah in the death match that they had in TJPW. Sawyer Wreck, who I have seen wrestle before in DPW, she's definitely legit. Will definitely be quite a challenge for Miyu Yamashita. Definitely has the height and size advantage, but hey, this should be quite a clash of styles between Miyu Yamashita and Sawyer Wreck. Should be really good. And of course, this weekend is actually Miyu Yamashita's last few shows here in the U.S. before she returns to Japan for TJPW, because she'll be competing not only on this Summer Sun Princess, but she's also booked for the Tokyo Princess Cup. So, looking forward to Miyu Yamashita getting resettled back in Japan and continuing where she left off. Okay, we got ourselves a tag team match. We got Saki-sama and May Saint Michelle taking on the team of former tag team partner Yuki Arai and Wakana Uehara. Which, first off, shout out to Wakana Uehara. I'm definitely glad to see her get a big opportunity like this on a big show. So, I like Wakana. Looking forward to see how she does in this match. But yeah, Yuki Arai going up against Saki-sama, a.k.a. Saki Akai, her former Reiwa AA Cannon tag team partner, former Princess Tag Team Champions. So, it'll be interesting to see how this goes. Former tag team partners going at it. But of course, May Saint Michelle and Saki-sama are always an entertaining tag team. Of course, they, picked up a victory back at Grand Princess back in March. So definitely looking forward to this match. This should be really, really good. Okay, now let's get into our championship matches. First up, we got the International Princess Championship on the line as number one contender Yuki Aino will take on the champion herself, the White Dragon, Rika Tatsumi. Now, of course, Rika Tatsumi won this title, defeating Miyu Watanabe back at Grand Princess, becoming the first TJPW Grand Slam champion in history. And, Rika Tatsumi, she's been on a roll. She's definitely been on a roll. She's been a phenomenal wrestler. But yeah, she's won all three titles before. But I have to say, Yuki Aino has got quite a lot of momentum after that incredible main event that she defeated Arisu Endo back at TJPW Stickout not too long ago. So I'm very curious to see how Yuki Aino does in this match. But yeah, Rika Tatsumi, she's not gonna be easy. She's definitely not gonna be easy to beat. But that should be an awesome match. And then we have the big one for the top prize in TJPW, the Princess of Princess Championship. As the champion, the Popping Sugar Rabbit, one half of the Magical Sugar Rabbits, Mizuki, defends her title against the cutest in the world, Maki Ito. Whew. This match is huge. Definitely main event worthy for sure. There's quite history between these two. Not only that, Maki Ito has a chance to become the second TJPW Grand Slam champion if she can defeat Mizuki. Because we got to remember, she was a former Princess Tag Team Champion with Miyu Yamashita, and she's a former International Princess Champion, which I believe she won that belt twice, if I remember correctly. But yeah, the Princess of Princess Championship is a title that Maki Ito has yet to win. And come July 8th, this will be her chance. This will be her big opportunity. Mizuki, who also has been on a roll since the incredible main event and Grand Princess when she defeated her best friend Yuka Sakazaki to become Princess of Princess Champion. One of the best matches at TJPW this year so far. So, yeah, that's going to be big. That's going to be really big. Mizuki and Maki Ito, ooh, that could really go either way. But me personally, I think Mizuki should hold the title at least for maybe a good while, maybe till close to the end of the year. I think she deserves a good, decent run. But we'll see. We'll see. I mean, that match could go either way. It could really go either way. But that is your TJPW Summer Sun Princess card. And like I said, as we get closer to the date, I'll do an official full preview for this card. But 10 matches, y'all. 10 great matches booked for this card. Like, this is going to be an awesome, awesome show. So I cannot wait. Should be really, really good. Now, speaking of Yuka Sakazaki, so as I mentioned before, Yuka Sakazaki had a neck injury, and unfortunately, is not medically cleared to compete. Excuse me. So, some may remember, the Magical Sugar Rabbits were originally booked for DPW Tag Festival for non-tournament action against Vert Vixen and Miyu Yamashita. It was originally supposed to be Hayan, but Hayan, due to, I guess, booking issues or whatnot, wasn't able to go, so she got replaced by Vert Vixen. Well, unfortunately, this match had to change again due to the Yuka Sakazaki injury. But I got great news. So, the match has changed once again. This time, it will be Miyu Yamashita and Vert Vixen teaming up to face the DPW Women's Champion, Emi Sakura, and the Princess of Princess Champion, hopefully. Well, actually, yeah, she still will be. What am I talking about? Princess of Princess Champion, Mizuki, will team up and will be accompanied by Yuka Sakazaki. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Yuka will still make the trip to North Carolina to not only accompany Mizuki and Emi Sakura for this match, but she will also be at the meet and greet to meet her fans. So, what a relief. Yuka Sakazaki will still make the trip to Durham, North Carolina tomorrow for Tag Festival. So I was so happy. I was ecstatic. I saw the post, the news about it, this past Monday morning, and I was just like, yes, she's still making the trip. So very, very happy for that. Very happy for that. And I came prepared. Check this out. I made myself a sign. Hopefully I can get this all on camera. So yeah, this is the sign I made. DPW is Majirabi. Made a sign for the Magical Sugar Rabbits. I will be sitting front row for this show, so hopefully they'll see my sign. They can't miss it. I'll probably be the only one with a sign. But yeah, so I am looking so forward to this. This is only the second sign that I've ever made. Well, no, excuse me. Correction. Third sign. Third sign that I've ever made for a pro wrestling show. The first one that I made was for Kairi Sane back in NXT. There was a NXT house show in Durham where she wrestled. She teamed up with Xia Li to take on Lacey Evans and Aaliyah. And I made a sign for Kairi that said Kairi's Kairi's first mate, ahoy. And she saw my sign. And not only that, I got to meet her after the show over near the tour bus. So that was really, really cool to meet her. The second sign that I made was for Riho for AEW, but the sign got taken away. Even though all it said was Riho #1. And it had the Japanese flag on there. And that sign got taken away. So I was pretty pissed at that. But this is my third sign, which DPW's been very, very cool about signs. So definitely we'll have this front row. I can't wait. But yeah, I'm just really, really happy that the Magical Sugar Rabbits, including Yuka Sakazaki, will still be at the show. So I definitely can't wait. And, you know, just to share also the teams that will be in the Tag Festival, you know, just to share. So the top four tiles here are your 8 teams for the Tag Festival tomorrow. So you got the DPW Tag Team Champions, Violence is Forever, and you got Miracle Generation. So Violence is Forever will be defending the tag team titles in each match that they're in. But your 4 teams, Violence is Forever, the champs, Miracle Generation, of course you got the Workhorsemen, you got Jay Malachi, Jackson Drake, you got the combo of Andrew Everett and Miyuki Takase, you got the Best Bros, Valian Aiki, Mei Saruga, MSP, and Above the Rest. So, the winners in all 4 of these matches will go on to compete in the 4-corner elimination match. And the winner, the winning team becomes the #1 contenders to the tag champs. But if Violence is Forever is in that fatal 4-way, then the titles will be on the line. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. So whoever the winners will be will either become tag champs or will become #1 contenders. So there's that. You got the DPW World Championship on the line. Lucky Ali defends against Speedball Mike Bailey. Speedball Mike Bailey last competed in DPW last year at the Carolina Classic. And then, like I said, Miyu and Vert Vixen versus Emi and Mizuki. So I'm really excited about this card. And like I said, they usually all do meet and greets as well. So I definitely want to meet the Magical Sugar Rabbits. Vert Vixen. Probably do Miyu again. Miyu Yamashita again. But I'm going to spend a lot of my money. But very excited. Very, very excited for this show. I can't wait. I cannot wait. And like I said, that's tomorrow in Durham, North Carolina. Not too far from me. Okay. So, let's talk some AEW. So first off, we got some more matches booked for Forbidden Door. So, we know already that we have Kenny Omega versus Will Ospreay for the IWGP United States Heavyweight Championship, which Will Ospreay definitely had the final laugh on Dynamite, taking out Kenny Omega, not only with a Stormbreaker, but also with a couple of hidden blades as well. But yeah, we know we got that match. And we know we got Kazuchika Okada versus Bryan Danielson. The Rainmaker versus the American Dragon. We know we got that. 2 more matches have been booked. We're going to have the AEW World Championship on the line. As the champion, MJF will make his 4th defense against the ace, Hiroshi Tanahashi. Whoo, man. That's going to be a tough test for MJF. That's going to be a really tough test for him. Indeed. And then, Sonata, the current IWGP World Heavyweight Champion, laid out an open challenge for his title, and it was accepted by Jungle Boy Jack Perry. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, this is a match that I'm very interested in. Sonata versus Jungle Boy? Ooh, I think that has potential to be a banger. For sure. For sure. So, definitely looking forward to that. I am curious, though. I mean, this is only 4 matches. 4 matches booked. I am curious to see what other matches they will book. As a matter of fact, let me check something. Let me see how many matches they had last year's Forbidden Door. Which I know they had a bunch of pre-show matches. Let's see. Last year's Forbidden Door, they had a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13 matches. 13 matches. Whew. Whew. And 4 of them were pre-show matches. Wow. John Elite, welcome to the stream. The Ace versus the Devil. Yep, it's official. Title on the line. MJF, Tanahashi. It is official. But yeah, y'all, they had 13 matches for last year's Forbidden Door. And right now, they only have 4 booked for this year's Forbidden Door. So, I mean, we're about to go into the go home week for Forbidden Door 2, because remember, Forbidden Door is June 25th. That's next weekend. So that'll be here before you know it. But yeah, only 4 matches booked so far. So Tony Khan, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? What's the deal, Tony Khan? What you gonna do? But definitely looking forward to Forbidden Door, though. Should be good. Should be really good. Also, a big congratulations to Aubrey Edwards, who actually got the victory in the crazy match that they had on Rampage. actually got Karen Jarrett into a figure four. I was like, what? Okay, Aubrey, I see you. I see you. But yeah, I met Aubrey Edwards before. She's actually one of my good friend's cousin. So, yeah. But, you know, that was an entertaining match. She gave Jay Lethal a guitar shot to the head. So I thought that was pretty cool. But yeah, a big woo for Aubrey Edwards. Getting the submission victory, that figure four. Okay. John Elite says, a week away from Forbidden Door and only 4 matches as of late. Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know if they're gonna announce any matches. I mean, I'm guessing they're probably gonna announce some matches tonight on Collision. I'm guessing. And if not, then they got a lot of catching up to do, because going into this new week and only 4 booked matches, yeah. And last year they had 13. Yeah, they need to get on the ball. They need to definitely get on the ball. But yeah, they need to get on the ball. But we'll see what happens. And then speaking of Collision, so not only do they got the card for tonight's first episode of Collision. Oh, wait a minute. John Lee says, did Roosh actually quit AAA? Yes. And the word is on Roosh that his AEW contract is close to ending. And supposedly WWE might be interested in Roosh. So that's somebody to keep an eye on. But yes, he did quit AAA. Yes. Punk versus Kenta, not confirmed. Not confirmed. I've seen graphics, but that has not been confirmed. I hope it happens, but it hasn't been confirmed. Okay. Let's see. But yeah, interesting card for Collision. Of course, shout out to the commentary team, which is going to be good old JR, Nigel McGuinness, and Kevin Kelly. Wow. That's quite a beast of a trio on commentary. Good old JR, Nigel McGuinness, Kevin Kelly. Wow, that's a lot of star power. It's a lot of star power. Miro returns. He'll be in action, so we'll have to see how that goes. Might end up being a squash, but we'll see. The Acclaim will be there. Buddy Matthews versus Andrade. El Idolo, we get to see that. Tag team match. Ruby Soho and the AEW Women's World Champion Toni Storm taking on Sky Blue and the NJPW Strong Women's Champion Willow Nightingale. So there's that. Wardlow versus Luchasaurus for the TNT Championship. There's that. And what I assume will be the main event. You got the trio of Samoa Joe, Jay White, and Juice Robinson versus FTR and a returning CM Punk. Now, of course, you can't be too surprised at this. I mean, the first episode, where is it? Chicago, Illinois, at the United Center. So, of course, CM Punk. But the word is things are cool now. He apologized to Toni Storm for that. Not Toni Storm, Tony Khan for that press conference. Or the media scrum. So, sounds like everything's cool now with Tony Khan and CM Punk. But this might be CM Punk's last opportunity. This might be his last opportunity. He better keep it together. You better keep it together. That's all I can really say. But also, I did get tickets for AEW Collision that will be in Greensboro, North Carolina, August 12th. Got tickets for me and my dad. We're going to go together for a little more father-son time. So looking forward to that. But yeah, it will be August 12th at the Greensboro Coliseum. Definitely looking forward to that. This will be my fourth or fifth AEW show attending live. No, wait. Yeah, I think it's my fifth. So yeah, looking forward to that show. But yeah, that should be really good. Doors open at 5. Showtime is at 6. So definitely looking forward to checking that out. Hopefully they have a meet and greet. Hopefully they have a good meet and greet. Let's see. Oh, and I did also pre-purchase AEW Fight Forever on PlayStation 5. So looking forward to playing that. We'll probably do a live stream for that. Check that game out. I know I've been seeing some pretty cool videos of it on YouTube. Those that have gotten early access. So definitely looking forward to playing and enjoying AEW Fight Forever, which comes out June 29th. So not next week, but the week after. Early the week after next. So looking forward to that. Okay. Some WWE talk. Now, first off, shout out to Nathan Frazier on winning the Heritage Cup, even though he didn't beat Noam Dar to do it. I don't even know if Noam Dar is even really injured. I don't know. I don't think he's really injured. But fed Oro Mensah to Nathan Frazier. It backfired. Nathan Frazier is your new Heritage Cup champ. Don't really like how that went down. Don't get me wrong. I love Nathan Frazier. And I even like Oro Mensah. But Noam Dar being the coward that he is. And that's the thing that sucks, man. I can't stand great in-ring wrestlers that are coward heels. I hate that crap. I really hate that crap. John Lee says, was Noam Dar legit injured or kayfabe? I don't think it was legit. I think this was his way of not having to wrestle. I don't think it was legit. I could be wrong, but the way that it came off, I don't think it's legit. I don't think it's legit. Also, shout out to Thea Hale, who's the new #1 contender to the NXT Women's Championship. Scrappy Doo. I call her Scrappy Doo because she acts so totally like Scrappy Doo. But she's your #1 contender. Not only that, she just recently beat Cora Jade. But hey, I'm all for it. I'm glad to see Thea Hale get a little bit of a push. I like her. I just think she's funny because she reminds me of Scrappy Doo. Baron Corbin is the new #1 contender to Carmelo Hayes' NXT Championship. Well, I guess Baron Corbin gets another big opportunity, but Let's keep it real. He's not beating Carmelo Hayes. John Lee says, I love Nathan's attire on NXT. Flash-inspired attire. Yep, that is correct. That is correct. And the movie is out, by the way. I love Thea's attitude. Yo, she's funny. She's hilarious. I definitely like her. So they got a new event coming up called NXT Gold Rush. It's apparently a two show event. So Wesley versus Tyler Bate for the NXT North American Championship. That should be a banger. The only weird thing about it is Mustafa Ali is going to be the special guest referee. Like, why? There's going to be some shenanigans in this match. I can already sense it. There's going to be some shenanigans. Yeah, there's going to be some shenanigans. We got a triple threat tag team match for the #1 contendership to the NXT tag titles, currently held by Gallus. We got Idris Enofe, Malik Blade versus Hank and Tank and Briggs and Jensen. And of course, Humberto Carrillo and Angel Garza return to NXT, or I guess not so much returns. But I was thinking maybe they were going to insert themselves into the picture, but I guess not. But, yeah, Garza and Humberto on NXT. I mean, I guess that's cool. They weren't really getting much attention on the main roster, so, it's fine with me. Schism interference. Yeah, probably. Dana Brooke back on NXT again, which she's technically assigned to Raw, but Dana Brooke's going to be like, bump that. I'm gonna be wherever I want to be. That's what Dana Brooke said. I'm gonna be wherever I want to be. Shoot. Oh man. John Lee says, aren't Humberto and Angel drafted to Raw? Yes, they are. But I mean, we gotta remember, this is WWE. Folks are just gonna show up anywhere they want. They don't care. They just gonna show up whenever they want. I mean, multiple wrestlers do it. Even outside of the free agents. Shoot, they don't care. But Dana Brooke versus Cora Jade. So got a little bit of a storyline there. Cora Jade popped her one. Dana Brooke got her revenge, interfering in her match with Thea Hale. So here we go. John Lee says, another reason why the draft is pointless. Yeah, you would be correct. And then Braun Breaker challenges Seth Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship. He accepts and will be defended on NXT Gold Rush this Tuesday. Seth Rollins is that kind of guy. Big championship match. Should be really good. Braun Breaker, Seth freaking Rollins. Should be really good. I can dig it. I can definitely dig it. Not only that, Roxanne Roxanne calling out Blair Davenport. Oh, snap. Yo, I can't wait to see Roxanne Perez versus Blair Davenport. That's going to be a banger right there. Two great wrestlers. That's going to be a banger of a match. I can't wait. I cannot wait. Blair and Roxanne, whoo, that should be good. That should be really good. And then, of course, little vignette of new incoming tag team Bronco Nima and Lucien Price. Never heard of these guys, so hey, we'll see what they bring to the table in the tag division on NXT. But yeah, should be interesting. Okay. Wonder who answers Seth's open challenge on Monday. Oh yeah, that is right. That is true. He is hosting an open challenge this coming Monday. Okay, so we now know what the final qualifier match for the ladies' Money in the Bank will be. And honestly, I'm not thrilled about it. It will come down to Trish Stratus versus Raquel Rodriguez. Why does Trish Stratus why is she even in this? Why is she even in this? Like, seriously. Like, Trish. I love you. I've met Trish Stratus. But does she really need to be in this Money in the Bank match? Like, seriously? Seriously? Her versus Raquel Rodriguez? Come on. Why does she need to be in this qualifier? Why? Why? Oh, man. Why does she need to be in this qualifier? Like, I mean, you already have both Bayley and Io Sky in it. And now you got the potential to have both Trish and Zoe Stark in this, along with Becky Lynch. Like, come on. Come on. I'm going to tell you right now, if Trish wins this, I'm going to be upset. If Trish wins this, I'm going to be upset. John Lee says, why? Just why? I don't know. I honestly don't know. And it really makes no sense. So far you got Io Sky, Zelina Vega, Becky Lynch, Zoe Stark, Bayley. And they could potentially add Trish Stratus to this. Where Trish and Zoe already are in a storyline with Becky Lynch. You got Bayley and Io Sky, still technically part of Damage Control, but maybe splitting up. And Zelina Vega. Like, I hope there will be some shade of a miracle and maybe Becky Lynch interferes or something. I don't know. But we don't need Trish in this match. Like, but yeah, that's your final qualifier for the women's Money in the Bank. Raquel Rodriguez versus Trish Stratus. Oh man. But as I said before, you got your 6 guys. Damian Priest, Santos Escobar, LA Knight, Ricochet, Shinsuke Nakamura, Butch. I mean, if the Money in the Bank wasn't the way that it was, I would pull for Shinsuke to win it. But because Money in the Bank sucks, Money in the Bank needs to die. Seriously needs to die. We're gonna get Seth Rollins versus Finn Balor at Money in the Bank. Maybe Finn will bring the demon. I don't know. Seems to be some tension in the Judgment Day. Cody Rhodes versus Dominic Mysterio. Oh, Lord. Well. Ugh. 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 Anyway. The Superkick heard round the world. Jimmy Uso is out, and so is Jey Uso, as he Superkicked Roman Reigns in the last segment of SmackDown. The Usos also take out Solo Sikoa, and then give one more double Superkick to Roman Reigns for good measure. And therefore, the bloodline has crumbled. There you have it, folks. The bloodline crumbles. And honestly, it was a matter of time. It was only a matter of time. But it was definitely done really well. I will say the bloodline storyline has definitely been done really well. I will give them credit on that. John Elite says, why does Raquel always flex her back during her entrance? That's one thing I don't understand. Because that's her signature. Her back muscles. That's what she likes to show off, is her back muscles. That's her signature. Yeah, that's always been a thing for her. Her showing off her back muscles. Is there any storyline in wrestling that's as good as the Bloodline? Well, at one point, Wackamania and Stardom, but that died. That was a good storyline, but that died like that. That had a lot of potential. That definitely had a lot of potential. The build up between Yuka Sakazaki and Mizuki at Grand Princess, I would say that as well. But this one's definitely the hottest one. Definitely the hottest one. Definitely the hottest one. But there's been a few other good ones. There's definitely been a few other good ones. But we'll see what happens with Roman Reigns and Solo and Paul Heyman. And of course the fans were chanting, "You deserved it." And man, I think that's like the first time in a long time that we've seen Roman Reigns really like emotionally defeated. I mean, yeah. I don't think we've seen defeat like that for Roman Reigns. I know this wasn't in a match, but dude looked emotionally defeated. Like, I kid you not. He looked emotionally defeated. Part of me feels for him, but part of me doesn't. But yeah, like, maybe Roman and Solo versus the Usos at Money in the Bank. Could happen. Could definitely happen. As a matter of fact, let me see what matches they have booked so far for Money in the Bank. So, and right now they just have 4 matches. Seth Rollins and Finn Balor for the title. Cody Rhodes and Dominic Mysterio, and then the 2 Money in the Bank matches. That's it. So they got room for it. They got room for it. And then word is that looks like they could end up turning Io Sky face, and then she ends up feuding with Bayley. Which, thank God, I hope that does happen, because Damage Control needs to end. It needs to end. So, definitely looking forward to Io Sky finally getting her singles run on the main roster. So, yeah. Looking forward to that finally happening. Ricardo says participants for the N1 Victory Tournament for Pro Wrestling Noah will be announced this Thursday during their live show on Wrestle Universe. Can you remind me what the date of when that tournament starts, please? Because I'm gonna try to catch that tournament. I'm gonna try to catch that tournament. But oh, I also have to say, shout out to Athena, ROH Women's Champion. She now has 10 successful defenses of the ROH Women's Championship, the Women's World Title. So, shout out to Athena. She's been cooking. She's been cooking. Defended against Kiera Hogan twice, Miyu Yamashita twice, Willow Nightingale, Vert Vixen, Emi Sakura, Yuka Sakazaki, Sky Blue. But yeah, Athena's been on a roll. Honestly, there's really no telling who could dethrone Athena. She has been kicking, or, just defeating everybody that stands in her way. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing. As a matter of fact, I think, let me see. She might have the most defenses. let me see. Yeah. Yeah, she's definitely. Yeah. She's definitely. Excuse me. She's definitely has the most defenses. And while Mercedes Martinez is the longest reigning ROH Women's World Champion, I think Athena's going to surpass that. So Athena's at 189 days. Mercedes set the record at 220. I think Athena's going to surpass it. Tournament starts August 6th. August 6th, okay. Thank you. Thank you for the heads up. But yeah, I think Athena's is gonna surpass the record currently held by Mercedes Martinez. But she definitely has the most defenses. So, let me see something. Oh, Roxanne almost, almost had 10. She has 9. So Roxy has 9 defenses. Let me see how many Deanna had. Deanna had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 successful defenses. And then, let me see. Mercedes had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, Athena, yeah, she has the record by 1 successful defense. So keep it up, Athena. Keep it up. And also Orange Cassidy. There's no telling who's going to dethrone him for the international AEW International Championship. Orange Cassidy's been on a roll. So there's no telling when he will get dethroned. So yeah. But I know, let's see. I know tomorrow, so tomorrow is the Stardom Rumble to determine the 2 competitors that will qualify for the 5-star Grand Prix. So yeah, that's tomorrow. Let me review. Let me review right quick to see who's in that. Where's it at? Where the heck is it at? Ah, here we go. So, just a recap for tomorrow. The 5-star Grand Prix qualifier Rumble competitors are Koguma, Momokogo, Saya Ida, Hina, Miyu Amasaki, Lady C, Mai Sakurai, Tekla, Saki Kashima, Fukiken Def, Ruoka, Waka Tsukiyama, Mariah May, Mei Sarah, Yuna Mizumori, Hanako, and Aya Sakura. Those will be your competitors participating in tomorrow's 5-star Grand Prix qualifier Rumble. And the last 2 standing will be entered into the 5-star Grand Prix. Mei Sarah just recently won a high-speed Rumble, which, she still wants that high-speed championship, but Saki Kashima's like, But yeah, she's got a lot of momentum. She'll probably be one of the ones to be left over in this qualifier Rumble. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Still, no opponent for Mayu Iwatani for the IWGP Women's Championship. So, don't know when she's finally going to get an opponent. It's sad, y'all. It's really, really sad. Like, I don't know what they're waiting for. I really don't know what they're waiting for. Because, you got Stardom Sunshine coming up in a week. And then you got Midsummer Champions. They don't even have a match booked for Midsummer Champions. And I'm just like, what are they waiting for? Mayu Iwatani has been champion for 55 days. Since April 23rd. It is now June 17th. And not only has she not defended the title, but they don't even have a match booked or a storyline brewing. I thought at one point it was going to be Mariah May, but it's like, what are y'all waiting for? Jesse Midnight Crawler, welcome to the stream. Will hit Stardom World 2 months later. Probably. But hopefully they get some more team members to kind of be dedicated to that. But like, Stardom, Rossi Ogawa, what are y'all waiting for? What are y'all waiting for? It's almost 2 months. It's almost 2 months. And not a single title defense. What are y'all waiting for? Like, you can't give her a title defense, but y'all can make another NJPW Women's Championship, and that's already been defended twice since Willow Nightingale won it. Like, IWGP Women's Championship might as well be equivalent to the SWA Championship. I'm not even going to joke with y'all. That might as well be equivalent to the SWA title. Might as well be. Jesse says, Sari versus Mayu, please. I would love that. They were supposed to wrestle before Sari left for WWE. I would love that. I would really love that. But the only thing that I heard was supposedly there is a rumor that Nanae Takahashi would be Mayu's first opponent. And I don't want that. I don't want that. Like, Nanae's a freelancer. It's like, look, had enough of Nanae. I mean, the passion injection matches, I mean, they're fine and all, but it's like, look, what's the deal? What's the deal? Like, ugh. Just sitting there. Title, Collecting Mayu Sweat. And not a single defense. Not even one scheduled. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Oh well. Oh well. Yeah. But that's pretty much all that I have. You know, I don't know if anybody wants to throw in some questions, but that's pretty much all that I have. Like I said, there's a lot to look forward to. You got Stardom Sunshine coming up in a week. You got Forbidden Door. You got TJPW Summer Sun Princess in July, beginning of July. There's quite a lot to look forward to. And wait a minute. Didn't ROH also announce a pay-per-view? They announced, yeah, Death Before Dishonor. That's right. Friday, July 21st, Trenton, New Jersey. I forgot about that. Yeah. That should be good. Should be really good. Friday night. Jesse says, possible Forbidden Door match for Mayu. Impossible. She's booked. Because remember, Stardom Sunshine is on the same day as Forbidden Door. But yeah. Because remember, Stardom Sunshine, remember they got Mayu's in the cage match. She's in the cage match with Stars. So yeah, none of the Stardom talent's available. The only one that's not booked for that Stardom show is Fukigen Death, but she's booked for Oza Academy show the same day as Kaori Yoneyama. John Lee says, correct me if I'm wrong, but a wrestler's theme can make or break his or her character. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I wouldn't think so. I wouldn't think so. That's an interesting question. I wouldn't think so. Ricardo says, do you see any outside interference happening during any of the matches for Forbidden Door 2? Yeah. Yeah. Most likely. Most likely. My thing is, when are they going to start announcing more matches? Because right now they only have 4. They only got 4 matches booked. And Forbidden Door's next weekend. And only 4 matches. Last year's Forbidden Door had 13. So they need to get to work. They need to get to work. Tony Khan, you need to get to work. And another proof of evidence that Wakamania is dead, because Waka is back to losing. Back to losing. I don't know why they did that. I really don't know why they did that. Makes no sense. How long is Mark Davis out? Could be a while. He's got a torn meniscus, I believe. So he might be out for a while, John Elite. I don't see him coming back anytime soon. But at least he knows that he's got a spot in AEW since Aussie Open are All Elite. They're part of the AEW roster. So hey, at least he knows he has a spot waiting for him once he gets healthy. Ricardo says maybe they might announce more during AEW Collision tonight. That is what I'm hoping for. That is what I'm hoping for, because they really need to. They need to get on the ball with that. So let's see. Let me see something. So Waka Tsukiyama defeated Aya Sakura at Stardom New Blood number 8. Okay? Let's see. So, Waka Tsukiyama, since Stardom New Blood 8, has only won 1 match, which was a trios match. But she has not won a singles match since Stardom New Blood 8. And she's only won 1 match total since Stardom New Blood 8, which was a trios match. Wakamania my butt. Wakamania. Whatever. That's pretty much Well, it's not as bad as Saki Kashima finally getting a singles title despite being in Stardom since 2011, which that's a travesty. That's a travesty. It should not have taken this long to put a singles title on her. Like, a lot of this stuff makes no freaking sense. But it is what it is. It is what it is. I just think it's ridiculous. It's really, really ridiculous. But going back to Forbidden Door, like I said, I know there's a lot of talk, a lot of buzz behind a lot of fans wanting Stardom talent on AEW. Personally, I would rather have a Stardom USA tour. Me personally, I'd rather them just start doing a US tour. I think, honestly, they would have a better chance of a great expansion in the US if they just did a US tour. Because here's my thing. Like, if they were to get a partnership with AEW, like, I'm not a whole fan of doing partnerships and then y'all get like one collab show a year. What's the point of doing a partnership for a once a year show? You know what I mean? Unless they're going to be consistently trading talent, there's no point in doing that. There's no point in doing that. You know? Like, that's why, like, I know a lot of folks are hyped about a possibility of AEW Stardom, but you got to look at the whole picture. You got to look at the whole picture. In order for this to work out, it's got to benefit both promotions. And there's already going to be a lot of tension between the fan bases because on one side, there's going to be folks that are going to be like, Stardom talent going to AEW and they should just dominate all of the AEW women's division. Because let's keep it real. Folks would flip out. Folks would flip out if Britt Baker were to beat Shuri. Folks would flip out if Jade Cargill were to beat Mayu Iwatani. Let's not kid ourselves. Let's not kid ourselves. Is Carlito legit back with WWE? I did hear something about that. It wouldn't surprise me since he, gave the assist to the LWO. So that wouldn't surprise me if he did return to WWE. He's in good shape. He can still go. He's in great shape. So hey, I'd be down for a Carlito return. But yeah, like, folks would flip out. And then on the AEW side, folks would flip out if Lady C beat Sky Blue. Folks would flip out if Waka Tsukiyama were to beat Ruby Soho. Like, come on now. I already know how this would go. I already know how this would go. Yeah, I already know how this would go. Or people would flip out if Hanan beat Nyla Rose. Like, I already know how this would go. I already know. So, personally, I would rather Stardom just do a US tour. Ricardo says, can't see Jade Cargill as IWGP Women's Champion, but wouldn't hate the idea. Really? Really? Like, but here's the thing, though. Looking at her TBS championship run, who has she really faced? Competition-wise. Like, 90% of her matches were squash matches. She didn't really face anybody. She is not a credible champion. I'm not disputing the ability of Jade Cargill. Very athletic. I mean, she's done sports and stuff like that. But looking back on her title run, there's a reason why she has a 4.83 on Cage Match. I mean, not to mention, let me see how many matches she's even had that's gone over 10 minutes. That's 10 minutes or more. And this is with the exception of the first match she had with Shaq and Cody and Red Velvet, because that was a tag match. So I'm talking single matches. Let's take a look at how many matches that she's had, singles matches she's had, that was 10 minutes or more. So singles matches, she's had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53. 53 singles matches. One, two, three, three of those matches were 10 minutes or more. What does that tell y'all? 3 out of 53 were 10 minutes or longer. Please, Jade Cargill. And overall, I think the only real competition that she's faced, the only real competition, I know some people may say Red Velvet. I'll give you that. Kylan King, I like Kylan King, so I'll give you that. Kiera Hogan, sure. Layla Hirsch, yeah. Thunder Rosa. Santana Garrett. Nyla Rose. Normally I would say Janai Kai, but she squashed her in 31 seconds. Yeah, John Elite, that's not including the tag match. This is all singles matches. Out of 53 singles matches, she's only had 3 that went 10 minutes or longer. But I mean, a lot of these are squashes. And the sad thing about it is, looking at this list, there was a decent number of, really good competitors. Like, come on. Nicole Matthews squashed in 43 seconds? Come on now. Come on now. Janai Kai squashed in 31 seconds? Trisha Dora in 1:50? Come on now. Come on now. Santana Garrett in under 2 minutes? Like, come on now. Come on now. So just to elaborate, the singles matches that she had that went 10 minutes or more was Thunder Rosa, Ruby Soho, Marina Shafir. And the funny thing is, one of those short matches was Marina Shafir. Beat her in 2 minutes, 20 seconds. Shoot, one squash was Kiera Hogan. And Kiera Hogan's been winning matches lately. Not all, I mean, a good number of those opponents were jobbers, but not all of them were jobbers. Not all of them were jobbers. I mean, Athena beaten in 4 minutes, 21 seconds? That's blasphemy. Nicole Matthews, with the career that she's had, has no business being squashed in 43 seconds. No business being squashed in 43 seconds. Plain and simple as that. I will highly defend her on that. I will defend Nicole Matthews on that. Because that's a freaking veteran. Santana Garrett, another veteran, 1 minute and 59 seconds. Yeah. But yeah. Jade Cargill can kick rocks for all I care. She has not been a credible champion. Plain and simple as that. But at the same time, the way that they put the belt on Chris Statlander wasn't any better. I love Chris Statlander. I've met Chris Statlander. But was not a fan of how she won the title. That was just, that made it look pretty bad. That made it look pretty bad. I know folks are going to say, hey, I'm happy just to see the title taken off of Jade, but come on. Like that? Come on now. Come on now. Chris Statlander deserves better. That should have been done the right way. That should have been done the right way. Because think about it. You cannot sit here and say that Jade was beat legit. Come on now. Let's be realistic here. She was not legit beat. I mean, that might as well have been Money in the Bank all over again. Is Charlotte considered as entitled? That's not really the word that I was thinking of, but it seems that way. I think she's shoved down our throats, and I think she's a favorite of the company. But entitled isn't the word I was thinking of, but might be. You know, it's another reason why I'm iffy about the idea of Io Sky winning the Money in the Bank, because it's like, we're talking about Io Sky. She doesn't need to do a cheap cash-in to win the title. She's one of the best in the world. Why does she need to do a cheap cash-in? Like, so many folks want Io Sky to win the Money in the Bank. Oh, so she can do a cheap cash-in like all the other women have done? There's a reason why it's been 100% outcome for the women's Money in the Bank. Not to mention, each one, with the exception of Asuka, have done the exact same type of cash-in. Like, let me. John Lee says, isn't Charlotte technically tied with her father if you count the 2 NXT title reigns? I think that plus the Divas title, then yes. I think it's that plus the Divas title. Then yes. I think. But I've said it once and I'll say it again. Money in the Bank is trash. Always has been, and most likely always will be. Money in the Bank is trash. There's only one thing that I hate, and it's a bunch of crap. I hate Money in the Bank. And I will leave y'all with that. I want to thank everybody for coming out to this chat, to this live stream. But yeah, I'm going to get ready to get my day going. Money in the Bank is crap. Don't forget to like, comment, follow, subscribe, all of the above. Check out the link to Game Beauty. Hope y'all enjoyed the content. Thank y'all so much for coming out. Thanks for y'all's feedback. Always love hearing from y'all. And yeah. See how AEW Collision goes. I'm going to set my DVR just in case. See how AEW Collision goes tonight. And also see who wins this Rumble, this Stardom Qualifier Rumble tomorrow. And enjoy some DPW. Go meet the Magical Sugar Rabbits. Definitely looking forward to that. Ricardo says either Miyu Yamashita or Miyu Watanabe are winning the Princess Tournament. I definitely can see the both of those being as favorites. Of course, last year it was won by Yuka Sakazaki. So I could definitely see either of those ladies winning. Definitely. But you know what? You know who I really wouldn't mind seeing winning? I actually would not mind a big sleeper upset. Suzume. I actually would not be mad is Suzume was a sleeper to win this tournament. Don't sleep on Suzume. I would not sleep on Suzume. Miyu Yamashita, Miyu Watanabe are definitely favorites. But I'm going to throw Suzume into the mix. I think she has amazing potential to win this tournament. I do. But it's also going to depend. It's also going to depend on how the brackets look. They haven't announced the brackets yet. So that's another thing that it's going to depend on. When NXT and Dynamite went head-to-head, did you have a hard time watching both shows? Nope, because I had DVR. I would usually alternate each week, and what I don't watch, I watch later on DVR. But yeah. So, should be good. Should be really good. But anyway, Ricardo says Suzume is a good pick to win as well. I would totally, I'd be down. My only disappointment is that Jiri Nagano's not in the tournament. I really would have loved for her to be in the tournament. I mean, because she'll be returning before then, but she's not in the tournament. So, sad panda. But anyway, thank y'all so much for coming out. I enjoyed y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed the content. For another Pro Wrestling Talk video brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on Facebook and the U to the Tube. My name is Jason Ingram. Hope everybody has a blessed weekend and an early happy Father's Day to all the fathers, uncles, grandfathers, all the father figures out there. Thank you so much for all that you do. And I'm actually going to DPW Tag Festival with my dad. That was my Father's Day gift to him. So we're going to have a blast of good father and son time. But happy Father's Day to all. I will see y'all in the next video and or live stream. Take care.